characteristics of skeletal muscles, you will likely be asked a question about the characteristics of skeletal muscles. These are just the properties, right? So they are excitable, contractile, extensible, and elastic. So that's just the contractile part of the skeletal muscle that we're talking about. But we also have a very unique property to fascia, which we've already talked about, is like the filling in all, like the packaging all around the contractile parts, which is a little bit different. That's thixotropic. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to that in a second, but first I wanna say it's excitable, which means that it responds quickly to stimulation. It's contractile, means it forcibly shortens when it is stimulated by motor neurons. That's what excitable and contractile means. Motor neurons can send a message and they're immediately gonna snap to action. They're extensible, meaning they are stretchy. So we can stretch, I can stretch these muscles, and I can contract them, but I can also stretch them. And they're elastic, meaning that even when I stretch them, they can go back into shape. But what's different about fascia is that it is thixotropic, means it can liquefy, go from a viscous state to like a gel-like state to being a liquid state with movement, heat, or mechanical pressure. And then when those factors are removed from the fascia, it goes back to its gel-like state again. So those are the properties. You might get asked about any of those. Thixotropic is just a really fun word, and you might want to throw that around at some parties. So let's see, a question, MBLEx style question. So which is not a physical characteristic of skeletal muscle? We're talking about the contractile aspects. We have A, excitability, B, elasticity, C, automaticity, or D, contractility.